Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Budehas, your online math teacher. In today's video, you will learn the law of sine. Let's start. Let's learn first what is the law of sine. Law of sine states that the ratio of a side to the sine of its opposite angle are equal. So the formula for the sine law is A over sine A is equal to B over sine B is equal to C over sine C, where these small letters A, B, and C are the sides opposite to angles A, B, and C. The capital letters A, B, and C are the angles of the triangle. Note that the formula for the law of sine can also be written as sine A over A is equal to sine B over B is equal to sine C over C. Just take the reciprocal. We use the law of sine when one side and two angles are given. That is angle, side, angle, or side, angle, angle. Or when two sides and a non-included angle are given. That is side, side, angle. Please take note of these two statements here on when to use the law of sine. This will help you. Now let's try some examples about how to find the sides and the angle of an oblique triangle using the law of sine. For number 1, in triangle ABC, if side AC is equal to 12, angle B is equal to 40 degrees, and angle C is equal to 75 degrees, find side AB and side BC. First is we are going to draw the figure and then indicate the measurement. And take note that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degrees. Now since we only have two angles that are given, so we have to find the other angle using this idea by just adding all the interior angles and equate it to 180 degrees. So we have measure angle A is equal to 65 degrees. So we have here angle A is 65 degrees. Next is we are going to substitute the given measurement to the formula. So from the formula, we have here A over sine, our sine A or the measurement for angle A is 65 degrees. So that's why we have here 65 degrees. And for side B, take note that's the opposite side of angle B. So we have here 12 over sine. The measurement for angle B is 40 degrees. And then sine C, that's the opposite side of angle C. Since we don't know yet what is the measurement for side C, we let it be C there. Then sine 75 degrees, that's the value for angle C. Third is we are going to use the completed ratio to solve for A and C. So we will first solve for side A using these two ratios here since we only have one missing variable, that is side A. Now, side A over sine 65 degrees is equal to 12 over sine 40 degrees. Now, applying the cross product property or the cross multiplication, we have A times sine 40 degrees, that's A sine 40 degrees. 12 times sine 65 degrees, that's 12 sine 65 degrees. Then dividing both sides by sine 40 degrees, we have A is equal to 12 sine 65 degrees over sine 40 degrees. Using your calculator, we have here A is equal to 16.92 units. Therefore, side A is approximately 17 units. That's the measurement for side A. Now we are going to solve for side C. That's 12 using these two ratios here. 12 over sine 40 degrees is equal to C over sine 75 degrees. So applying the cross product property, we have here C sine 40 degrees is equal to 12 sine 75 degrees. Then dividing both sides by sine 40 degrees, we have C is equal to 12 sine 75 degrees over sine 40 degrees. Then using your calculator, you have here C is equal to 18.03, or approximately the measurement for side C is 18 units. Therefore, side BC, that is side A, is equal to 17 units, and side AB, or the side C, is equal to 18 units. Example number 2. In triangle XYZ, so we are not using any more ABC here, so we have to change the formula from ABC to XYZ. If xy, or side xy, measures 13 units, xz is equal to 18 units, and angle y is equal to 105 degrees, find the measure angle z, measure angle x, and the side yz. First, we are going to draw the figure and then indicate the measurement. So from the given, we have here, this is the illustration. Based on the figure, two sides and a non-included angle are given. So we are sure that we can find the missing angles and sides using the law of sine, since we have two sides given and one non-included angle. This is the included angle here, the angle x. But the given is the non-included angle, so we have to use the law of sine. Let y, that is the opposite side of angle y, be equal to 18. And side z, that is the opposite side of angle z, we have 13. And of course, we will be using this, 105, because that's the non-included angle. Okay, next we have to substitute the given measurement to the formula. Again, since we are using XYZ, we have to change the formula into XYZ also. So side x over sine x is equal to side y over sine y is equal to side z over sine z. We don't know yet what is the measurement of our side x here, so let it be x, and we don't also have the value for the measurement of angle x, so let it be sine x there, and that is equal to 18, since our side y, that's the opposite angle to y, opposite side to angle y rather, which is 18. Then angle y measures 105 degrees. So we have here sine 105 degrees. And then for angle z, that's, or side z rather, that's 13 units. And we don't know yet what is the measurement of angle z. So we have here sine z. Now use the completed ratio to solve for x, measure angle x, and measure angle z. So since we have here 8 sine z, and this ratio here is already complete, we are going to use these two ratios here to find for sine z, or the measure angle z. 18 over sine 105 degrees is equal to 13 over sine z. Applying the cross product property, now we have 18 sine z is equal to 13 sine 105 degrees. Next is we are going to divide both sides by 18, since we are looking for measure angle z. That is 18 divided by 18 is just 1, and 1 times sine z is just sine z. And then on the right side, we have 13 sine 105 degrees over 18 using your calculator to solve for the angle z. And of course, to solve for angle z, we need to find the sine inverse of 13 sine 105 degrees over 18. And that is, measure angle z is approximately 44 degrees. That angle, for the angle z, we have to use that to find the other angle, which is the angle x. Again, using the idea of adding all the interior angles and equate it to 180 degrees. So we can solve for measure angle x using the other two angles. That is 180 degrees minus 44 degrees plus 105 degrees. This 44 is the sine z, or the angle z rather, and 105 degrees is for the angle y. So we have 180 degrees minus 149 degrees, that's equal to 31 degrees. That's the measurement for angle x. So we can have now here the sine x, that is sine 31 degrees. Then solve for x using these two ratios here. X over sine 31 degrees is equal to 18 over sine 105 degrees. Then applying the cross product property, now we have x sine 105 degrees is equal to 18 sine 31 degrees. Then dividing both sides by 100 sine 105 degrees. So we have here x is equal to 18 sine 31 degrees over sine 105 degrees. And then using calculator, we have x is equal to 9.60, and that is approximately 10 units. Therefore, measure angle x is equal to 31 degrees, measure angle z is 44 degrees, and the side yz, or the side x, is equal to 10 units. And that's all for today. Now, I want you to answer these two problems under individual practice. And please document your answers below so that I can check if your answers are correct. And that's all. Thank you for watching.